Like ice cream on Shanty, playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that. I think he knows. When I save him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on. And he knows it's true.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go here on Monday night. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Go north south. Go north.
Throwing on the first play is Jones. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
56. What's that?
On play action, Allen. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Detroit.
Another run here with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Jones motioning here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants first down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
He'll go again with Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Alert, alert, alert! Look out!
To throw is Allen. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. So a turnover-filled 1st quarter has come to an end. No. So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go. Okay, here we go.
On play action, it's Jones. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Play action now. It's Jones. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the 2nd. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jones. Now a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Off 52. Look out.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cordell Flock.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one good for a dozen, and a very quick 1st down.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Jones. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this will be incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Bills will have great field position right around midfield.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw caught by Dell on the outside. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal. A design run here for Allen. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Bills.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go play action here with Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup there of 28 yards. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get about 2. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Second down and 8.
Hey, home. Stop.
Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Buffalo. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Jim, up and go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll manage only a couple. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Goal cutter.
On play action, it's Jones. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Giants. They give to Hall. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Jones motioning here. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Half 18. Up go.
Now, Jones. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Throwing now is Jones. He's going to go up top here for McBride. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey McBride. Touchdown, New York. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Giants get back in it. It is 21-7. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Miller! Sunday. 56, 56.
Here's Allen to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Allen. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good pick up a 16 on that screenplay and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdown. Here's 2nd and 9.
Alert! Look out!
Allen will throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And the Giants will take over here just past the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Jones now on 1st down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Happen late. Why shift to Crew?
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Goldfish. Here we go, hey.
It's a designed run with Jones.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
His throw left side is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Go, Rico! Go, River! Go!
Throwing on first down is Jones. He's going to keep it himself. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On first down, Jones. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New York. On is Koo for the point after. It's up and good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 14.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Monday. Go.
Play action. It's Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. A first down on a gain of 11. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's in! Touchdown, Bills. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go Cyclone in the 6.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Let's punch it in. Let's punch it in.
To number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Jones now on first down. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Adriano Lima. Rita. Here we go.
Now a play fake. Jones. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
Go, Louis Topper. Go. Okay, here we go.
Jones to the air again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
South salad.
Shotgun now for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case,
for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
That is caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win.